Okay, so you've seen the perfect morning routines. You know the ones. The 4 a.m. wake-ups, the ice baths, the journaling on a mountaintop. Yeah, this isn't that explainer.
This is for the rest of us. This is what might actually work when you're just a normal human being. Someone who, hits the snooze button, maybe scrolls on their phone for way too long, and whose biggest morning accomplishment is finding matching socks. So let's get real. Because the very first thing we have to do is just call out the big, beautiful lie we see all over the internet. I mean, every morning routine out there looks like a movie scene. The lighting is perfect, their pajamas are somehow wrinkle-free. It just makes you feel kind of bad about your own chaotic reality, right?
And that's the thing. Look at the difference here. On one side, you have the guru routine, ice baths, green juice, meditation. And on the other side, the real routine, hitting snooze for the third time, doom scrolling in bed, and discovering that the avocado you were going to eat is, well, it's fuzzy. And not in a good way. That's the real stuff, for most of us anyway.
And it's not just in our heads. A productivity coach, Jess Massey, really nails it here. We've been convinced that if our morning isn't perfectly aesthetic, Instagram-worthy, then it's a failure, that it's not even worth doing. And that idea, that's the trap that keeps so many of us from even starting.
So, why is it so hard? Why does just getting out of bed feel like climbing a mountain some days? Well, here's the good news. It's not because you're lazy. It's not a personal failure. It actually has a lot to do with just how our brains work.
For starters, there's this thing called decision fatigue. Think about it. Before you've even had coffee, your brain is getting bombarded with choices. What should I wear? What am I going to eat? What's the first thing I need to do for work? It's genuinely exhausting. And when your brain gets tired, its favorite thing to do is nothing at all.
And then there's sleep inertia. You know that feeling when you're technically awake, but your brain feels like it's still buffering? That groggy, fuzzy, don't talk to me state? That's a real neurological thing. It's your brain literally transitioning from sleep mode to wake mode. So that feeling of being glued to your mattress, it's normal. It's just your brain rebooting.
Okay, so the struggle is real. We've established that. So now what? What can we actually do? Well, let's forget about a rigid, complicated routine. Let's think of this more like a toolkit, a few simple tools you can grab when you need them. And this right here, this is the most important tool in the whole box. This is the foundation for everything else. Consistency beats perfection, every single time. It is so much better to do one tiny thing every day than to try and do 10 things perfectly once a month.
So here are the core principles of our toolkit. 1. Start small. And I mean really small. 2. Reduce your decisions. If you can, pick out your clothes or pack your lunch the night before. 3. Stack habits. Try pairing something new with something you already do, like doing a few stretches while your coffee is brewing. And number 4, the most important one, give yourself grace. You're going to miss a day. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Just try again tomorrow.
Which brings us to my favorite part. This is not a checklist. It is a menu. A simple, low-effort menu of things you can do. And the goal is to just pick one. If you can do just one of these things, you've already won the morning.
First on the menu, drink a glass of water. Seriously, that's it. Your body is super dehydrated after sleeping. This is like a jump start for your system. Pro tip, leave a glass on your nightstand so you don't even have to get out of bed.
Next up, let in some natural light. And I'll be honest, there are days I don't get to this one. But just opening the blinds tells your brain, hey, it's daytime, time to wake up. It helps kickstart that mood-boosting serotonin. Or maybe try stretching for 5 minutes. We're not talking about a full-on, hour-long yoga class, just 5 minutes of gentle movement. It gets the blood flowing, helps shake off that sleep inertia we talked about, and can really help with that morning anxiety.
I know, this one sounds so cliché, but making your bed takes what, 2 minutes? And it gives you this tiny immediate win. You've already accomplished something and the day has barely begun. It just sets a better tone.
Okay, this one is a game changer. Instead of staring at a massive, overwhelming to-do list, just pick one. One single priority for the day. That one thing that, if you get it done, will make you feel like you've made progress. It brings so much clarity. So how do you use this menu? Simple. Pick just 1 or 2 things. And you gotta know, some days will be a 0. And that is perfectly okay. Life is chaotic. This is meant to be a support system, not another test you can fail. You have to leave some wiggle room for chaos.
And that brings us to the final point, the most important rule of this whole thing.
If you forget everything else I've said, please just remember this.
The goal is progress, not perfection. A messy morning where all you manage to do is drink a glass of water is infinitely better than trying for that perfect guru routine, failing, and then feeling defeated for the rest of the day.
Remember what we're trying to do here. You are not building a strict checklist to beat yourself up with. You are creating a support system, a gentle framework for your own well-being. It's supposed to help you, not stress you out more.
So, I'll leave you with this question. Forget the ice baths, forget the 4 a.m. wake-up calls. What is one small, simple, tiny thing you can do for yourself tomorrow morning? Because that, right there, that's enough. That's the whole routine.